Finding new medicines is traditionally a secretive research process. Often people will be working on the same thing in different places and not sharing, and that can increase the cost of the whole process. Sometimes we're not told how good the drugs really are, and that can erode the public trust. And sometimes there's no market incentive. For example, for diseases of the developing world, no one invests in the R&D. So finding drugs is very difficult, and we thought there should be another way. Our innovation is to share everything we're doing online in real time, allow anyone to participate, and not take patents. We're open source malaria. We're trying to find new medicines for this terrible disease that kills about 2,000 people every day, many of them children. So what we're doing is taking starting points from the big pharmaceutical companies and improving those to be drug candidates. We're doing this online, allowing anyone to take part. And about 100 people have taken part so far, and here are some of them.
Hi, this is Javier Gamo at GSK Cantos. We have identified thousands of starting points for antimalarial drug discovery. All this information has been published and is available. This information has provided the starting points for open source malaria and other projects.
Thanks. So here in Scotland we recognise that malaria is a global problem.
So here in our lab in Edinburgh we've been synthesising anti-malarial compounds, sending them on for testing.
Thanks. I'm Stefan Debbert at Lawrence University. We make these compounds in our organic class as a final project.
Cheers. We're working on more efficient methods of molecule synthesis.
It's an incredible privilege to be working as part of an international research effort in high school.
Thanks. I'm Adelaide and this is Adele. We work in the Kirk Laboratory at the Australian National University in Canberra.
We take the molecules that have been made and test whether they're active against an important Achilles heel in the malaria parasite called ATP4.
Thanks. My name's Karen White and I work for the Centre for Drug Candidate Optimisation, where we test the molecules that are made for certain drug-like properties, such as how quickly they are absorbed and metabolised by the body.
Hi, I'm Swain from Cambridge MedChem Consulting. I use computers to try and predict the properties and stabilities of molecules, even before we've actually made them.
Thanks. Well, here in Sweden, I can analyse the structures of the antimalarials on the computer and search them on the web.
Thanks. I'm Mike Robbins. I write software to enable scientists to more effectively communicate results.
I'm Paul Willis. I'm the MMV project director for this project. MMV provides drug discovery advice and malaria expertise, and also access to our extensive range of anti-malarial and drug discovery screens. Over to you.
The project is based on complete transparency, so we put together 6 laws on how the project should be run. If you're okay with the laws, then you're in. We've worked on 4 families of compounds, making hundreds of new molecules in the search for a cure. The most recent set, the so-called Series 4 compounds, can cure mice infected with malaria. That's an amazing sign, and makes us hope that we can make the next step, which is to take a drug into clinical trials, where it's tested on people. If it clears that phase, then we would have done something quite striking. We'd have taken a public domain molecule all the way to the market. Honestly, we're not sure what will happen next, but we're pretty sure that this would help a lot of people. If we can find new medicines for malaria open source, then what about other killers like tuberculosis? What about cancer or Alzheimer's? Well, we don't know, but we think if there's a better way to find new medicines that could be more effective and maybe cheaper, then we have to try. And the best part is that you could be involved too. No barriers, no secrecy. So get involved with an open source drug discovery program. You may find the experience infectious.